Hi, dolls. You might be wondering, what's Carey doing in Lara's seat? And where's Lara? Well, the truth is, I'm taking over. A coup has occurred while Lara was out of the country, just as I planned. And Sex Unique Podcast is now mine. I'm running things here at Bad Ladder Studios, and this is day one. I'm just kidding. I'm here to discuss the continuation of our beloved series, Genius Alert. We're so happy for this episode coming right now, because today in the studio, we are welcoming cultural commentator and bona fide genius, Josh Lora, aka Tell the Bees. We talk about all things New York, as Josh is a native New Yorker, some of his favorite New Yorkers, his eternal beef with A Little Life, Hanya's boys, and just what he's thinking of LA in this semi-apocalyptic time. Josh arrived right as the sinkhole started, and we get into it. So come with us as we journey back in time for Josh's favorite episode of reality TV ever in season 2 of Real Housewives of Miami. We have everything we need, so let's get into it. I'm Carey, and you're listening to Sexy Unique Podcast, Genius Alert.
Please welcome to the pod a true celeb in both of our eyes, Josh Lora, aka Tell the Bees.
Tell the Bees is in.
Tell the Bees is in stew.
Is in WeHo right now. Welcome to LA.
Thank you guys for having me. This is so surreal, honestly. I'm like freaking out right now. Thank you.
We're freaking out.
The feeling is mutual.
Oh my God.
I was truly... It's incredible to see someone that I've only known through phone in real life. And not only someone I've only known through phone, but someone whose takes and sensibility I like deeply respect.
Oh my God.
And
thank
who
you.
I look to be like, I need to know what Tell the Bees is thinking about this.
You're kind of a cultural compass.
Oh my God. This is so surreal, honestly. I've been listening to this pod for 7 years now, and I was listening to you guys in London. I listened to you guys in Ibiza. I listened to you guys everywhere. So
We're international.
Yeah.
And you're like a native New Yorker.
Yes.
No one opens the door for a native New York. So I feel like I just need to be on my best cool behavior because you're here.
The Bronx's finest.
Yeah.
The Bronx is, it's me and J-Lo.
Yeah.
I was just talking about this at a dinner party. I'm like, there are 4 celebrities from the Bronx, so we have to like really lock in.
It's
yeah.
you,
stick together.
J-Lo,
Cardi B,
My
Ice
friend
Spice,
Jana. And Ice
Jana, Ice Spice, and Son of Sam.
and Kerry Washington, so 5.
Okay, love
5.
it.
Was Son of Sam in the Bronx, or was that Yonkers?
I think it was the Bronx because the Bronx is burning. Yeah, 70s.
Yeah.
So you have some notable people.
There's war.
Yeah.
Kerry
Mhm.
Washington and a murderer. Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, you're definitely our favorite celeb from the Bronx. So
Thank you.
Thank you for being
Thanks.
here.
Yeah.
And you're here during a particularly gnarly LA heat wave.
It feels a little bit like biblical. I woke up in the middle of the night. It's also a heat wave in New York, by the way. It's 99 degrees right now. But I woke up in the middle of the night and I saw that like a water main exploded. So I was like fire, flood, wind, famine, plague. Like we're just hitting all the notes.
Mhm.
This is LA LA on a daily basis feels like the world is ending, but like no one's paying attention. But when you're not like an Angelino or like you just are extra clued into how weird everything is. So it makes sense that you're experiencing that.
The flood feels particularly volcano coated.
Yeah.
And I just found out about it when I got to the studio today. Like I hadn't heard about it before because I had a busy morning. And so then I was like, what's happening?
2 men fell in a sinkhole too.
They did. I was Googling, like I kept refreshing because I'm like, oh, what if they asked me to move the recording? Like I wasn't sure.
Flood.
But the
No,
flood.
you can't come into work.
Rain
Yeah.
or shine, trust we're here. The recordings aren't moving.
It felt a little ominous. I woke up, it was like 5:22 a.m. and I just look at the TV because I slept with the TV on, and it's just like rushing water down the middle of Los Angeles. And I said, yeah, that would happen while I'm here.
Yeah.
That's not surprising to me.
I like the idea of like 2 gays falling into a sinkhole at like 5 in the morning. Like, what are they doing up?
Feels like you have
We
to
know
try
what they're doing up.
They're either tweaking or going to
after.
boot camp.
They're cruising.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They were cruising in a sinkhole.
It was like a post berries.
Yeah.
Like let's just go down here.
Let's just go down and see who's here, because there might be
Mhm.
someone.
Maybe it's the guy who got banned from Barry's in Connecticut, and he's like, I need to get my fix. So
The
now he's in
solid core
sinkhole.
guy?
Yes. Oh, you're right. Solid core. Yeah.
Anthony, whatever.
Where is he going now? I haven't had eyes on him since
I think
he got
he's-
kicked out of Solid Core.
I think he's been re-allowed and unbanned from solid core.
That makes sense.
I had to unfollow. I'm sorry.
You were brave for following in the first place because
I-
he scared me so bad when he just showed up in the middle of the night.
That's-
Was like rattling the door.
That's when he was like filming a woman walking into her job at like 5 a.m. in the dark, being
on
like
Thanksgiving.
Madison, or like whatever her name was, like Madison,
Hey, Madison.
Madison, hey. I was
shaking keys at her.
like, you're a terrorist.
Yeah. But then 2 weeks ago, he did the same thing. It was like 5 a.m. and he was like rattling the doors because he wanted to test his ban. And I guess the door didn't open, but he's like showing up.
But then you can't really, like, no one can really criticize him because he'll just do a video where he's like lip syncing to like a rap song in like the middle of the street, and you're like, okay.
And you can't, as like a workout studio, ban your biggest supporter.
Yeah. Well, that's-
Right.
He's like doing a lot of free marketing now on behalf of Solid Core by filming every class with his meta glasses.
Well, these are my peers. That's why I'm like, it's interesting, like doing what I do on TikTok. And then it's like, well, have you heard about the solid core guy
Yeah.
rattling keys at women? And I'm like, yeah, this
How
is
did-
what
Like,
TikTok
absolutely.
does.
How did you get into like the TikTok sphere? Like, when did
Yeah.
it start?
So 4 years ago, I don't know. I've been online for like 25 years. So I was on like GeoCities. I was on X-Men forums. I was writing Charmed fan fiction. Like I've done it all.
Incredible.
Like grew up
You're
online.
born on
live
the internet.
journal.
Gays
Yeah.
pioneered like internet.
We did. Yeah, I was
Mhm.
reading like Cyclops Wolverine fan fiction when I was like 11. Like
Uh-huh.
on crazy websites. But I don't know. I never like sort of was a poster for real. Like I had a Twitter where I would like fight with people, of course. But I don't know. I heard about Book Talk and I got on, and the first video I ever did was about the Hillary Clinton book RHOM, the Curtis Sittenfeld book where she was like, "What if Hillary never married Bill?" And they were making a show about it on Hulu with Claire Danes as Hillary. So I got on TikTok and I was like, I need this more than I need anything in life. And
What
nobody
happened to
cared.
that show?
They just never made it.
I mean, I think that's
The
for
optics were
best.
bad.
I think
Yeah.
yeah.
The optics were really bad. So then my first post that went viral was Drake posted a reading list. It was like a stack of books, and it was like My Year of Rest and Relaxation, A Little Life. And I was like, Drake's not reading that. Like,
Oh my god.
arrest me, kill me, beat me up. But like, Drake is not reading these fucking books. And that went viral. And then I went on a tirade against A Little Life. And then I got laid off, and I just got 40,000 followers in 3 months because I was posting 4 times a day.
You got laid off and leaned in.
Thank
I
you.
like it. I
You-
like it.
I love that you went after A Little Life, because I feel
I
like
had
there
to.
was that amazing critique by Andrea
Long Chew,
yeah.
yes. I
And
read it once a year.
called Hanya's Boys
Oh,
about
yeah.
just it was sort of like saying that she creates these suffering gay
Mhm.
characters and like Munchausen's them kind of.
Yeah, it's like comfort. So in fan fiction, there's like hurt comfort, where the whole thing is like, I'm mean to you and then we kiss, or like fuck or whatever.
Mhm.
And she was saying that she's doing this on a grand scale. She like created this whole world. She wrote this 1,000-page book so she could make these 2 boys kiss. And I said, no.
Yeah.
I was really mad at it because they positioned it in 2015 as like the great gay novel. And I was like, not to be like, identity politics, but I'm like, she's not a gay guy.
I know, shouldn't a gay write the great?
Yeah, that's what I said. And also 2 of
One
the
might think.
characters,
Or straight, right?
well, one of them is not gay,
Okay.
quote, quote, quote. And then the 2 black characters sort of disappear halfway through the novel. And I said, maybe let's workshop this. Like,
Yeah.
maybe this isn't the great gay novel.
Right.
Mhm.
I have a lot of issues with it. And people, I don't know, I meet a lot of like Gen X white women who are like, this is my Bible. And I said, well, because you can't like fight with
They
them.
love, like, I think that that's like a safe way, or it feels like a very real way to engage with
Yeah.
gay people, much like how a lot of women have latched onto like heated rivalry.
Oh my God.
It's like a great way to just like parasocially vibe with gay people
Yes.
without having to really know a gay person
Or
or
that-
hang out with a gay person. You can really like just, you get it.
Yeah.
You're like, you read that, you're
You
like,
get
oh,
it.
I get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do you think it's also that plus like it's a way for them to be like openly sexual because it's
Well, definitely
it's
that.
with like gay men, and it's like, oh well, they're gay, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like I can sort of be horny and like lecherous, but it's 2 gay men, so it's, you know what I mean? So it's like That's interesting.
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
100%. I think there like a lot of intellectuals who are like experts in the romance space have talked about that. That's not my place. So I'm like, yeah, that sounds, yeah, sure. Because I know that there's also this boon of like the cartoon novel romance, the cartoon cover romance, excuse me,
Mhm.
where they're like, you open it, they sell them at Target, and it's like page 2 fucking and sucking, like just balls deep, and you're like, oh my God, like I thought this was a cartoon. I didn't know this was happening. But
Yeah, that's how Heated Rivalry was. Too.
Yeah,
It was the
yeah, cartoon cover.
hockey.
yeah, 2 boys just
Oh, I read the next one.
balls deep.
As soon as it was over, I went
You're
into
in.
I read the
You're
next
into
novel. I know
cartoons,
what's
porn
coming.
novels. I love it.
Just with that, and I was like, oh my God. I mean, it was kind of the next novel is like more sad, but there's fucking.
Good.
But
Okay.
but
Are there 3? Is it a trilogy or just
there's
a...
multiple. I don't
I
know
think
how
there's
many.
like 10.
There's like a bunch.
Because there's other
Okay.
couples.
It's like Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
There's heated rivalries with other couples?
Well, like
Or
the
is
other
there
couple
one-
that was in the show, like the other Francois or Nod's
My
character.
babies.
Yeah, that whole plot was another book, right?
Yeah.
Like the other gay. There's like a whole. You still haven't seen it.
No.
There's. She will one day.
One of these days, I inch ever closer.
There's 2 plot lines. The main characters are Shane and Ilya, Connor's story and Hudson Williams, and then Francois and Kip, this little cute little gay. They're another couple, and
there's more.
He's in the closet too, so it's like they're having parallel closet romances.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I've been confronted 3 separate times in real life for my heated rivalry takes, like at parties. Gay guys will come up to me and be like, I saw your fucking post about heated rivalry.
And they disagree?
Well,
Or they
yes.
agree?
What did you say? Not to retread.
I didn't say anything bad. I thought it was fine.
I don't think you ever say anything bad, by the way.
And yet I'm always getting killed.
I mean, that's the nature. You're brave to say anything on TikTok. It's hard when someone does tell the truth or has a strong opinion and can back it up with like the reasons why they think a certain way. And then also, I think people online who are so glued to the comment section regard conflict as abuse.
Yes.
And so they're lashing out under those circumstances.
Yes.
But I've never, in all my years of following Tell the
relaxation,
Bees, yeah, I've never been like, ooh, he's wrong about this.
Oh, well, thank you. I've been wrong. Listen, I'll take an L. But I think with them, I was more the whole like brouhaha with whether the actors are gay or not and the coming out. I got really, really invested in it. And then like, I don't know, I just woke up one day and I said, I don't care. You can have it.
We all had like, the show was great. Like it was fun. And I think we all got swept into the wave. And then you know what I mean? Like everyone had a little, like I went a little cray too. Like everyone went a little cray over that show, but it's just, I think it was just exciting. So it's anything you say, I think is worthwhile about it.
I think people like, I once had a friend tell me like, you say things so confidently. And I'm like, I'm just making shit up. This is what I believe. Like, I don't have facts and figures and sources and data 100% of the time. But like when the Jordan Firstman thing happened, I was like, oh, I don't know. I would just love for my like real life sexuality not to be treated as like a joke or like something shocking. And we don't have to get into it, but I basically was like, these guys are at the opening of an envelope. They're at Paris Fashion Week and this Fashion Week, and Club Chalamet was also at Paris Fashion Week.
We covered it.
But like these guys are like, I want all of the benefits of fame, but don't you dare ask me about my personal life. And I was like, well, some of us are gay in real life. Like, why are you acting like this is disgusting or shocking or weird or like it's not out of the realm of possibility for someone to ask you, are you gay?
Club Chalamet would disagree. She would say
the picture of sanity. Club Chalamet.
I'll never forget the detail of her running.
Running after
a car in like the most historic heat wave in France's history, and just
covered head to toe,
covered in a full mask, looking
gear.
like you know the guy in Manhunter, like the killer in Manhunter,
after almost getting beat down by another fan,
by a non-binary French person, like
by a
just
Parisian.
It's just that. You gotta love it, right?
No, it's like you can't even make it up, because I read her tweet, the like essay that was like 20,000 words, and she
about
was
the
like,
incident.
Yeah, she was like, she called them a Manson family member. And then she was like, I just happened to be in Paris during Paris Fashion Week.
I was like, oh.
And then I just happened to have a couple of hours before dinner. And I said, Mama, you were standing out there for 4 hours.
Yeah.
That's not a couple of hours before dinner.
I will say the Manson line did make me chuckle.
Oh, I laughed.
I was like,
I cackled.
That's funny.
She's a storyteller at heart.
She's like misgendering this person, but she did. Then I was like, ooh, and then she said the Manson thing, and I was like, she got me.
I love it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
She has really words.
So were you always like, were you in like Model UN?
No, surprisingly, I was in what do we call it? It was like under debate because my school was severely underfunded, the Bronx. So we didn't have like a debate team. We basically would just would sit in a room and argue with like a teacher watching us. But we didn't learn how to like formulate an argument or like find sources or anything. It was all vibes based.
That's very useful.
It is.
That's modern debate anyways.
Yeah, it is. And then when I went to college, I learned about like logical fallacies and stuff. And then when I went to grad school is when I really was like, okay, that's how I do all my TikTok videos. I like come up with the argument and then I do the argument against and then I support and then
you
I
went
close.
to grad school?
I did. Yeah.
Oh,
I got an
wow.
MS in sociology.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
I love this.
Damn, that's really impressive.
Thank you so much. I wanted to be a therapist and they didn't let me. I wanted to be a lawyer.
They didn't let you?
My scores in math were so historically bad. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, actually.
This is a weird.
It's an anti-math podcast.
They told me.
I respect the numbers.
They too. Who are they?
They are always in charge of
I
math.
went to major in psychology so that I could go to grad school and become a therapist my sophomore year, literally at the end of my sophomore year in college. And they said I would have to take 3 years of math classes.
Why?
To get into math 101. Like, that's how bad my math
But why
was.
did you
Damn,
take
you
math?
were really bad.
I got like a 2.
No, I'm the same way. But why? Maybe I'm being naive, but like, why do you need to know about math?
You have to take stats. You have to take stats every semester that you're a psych major. Like, every single semester you have to take stats.
Why?
To look at graphs?
It's like you're running like P studies and you're learning how to do correlations. It's crazy. That's why I'm like, well, this was for the best. Like,
Yeah, no.
You know what? That's propaganda, and I don't believe it.
Listen, when
someone's gonna be like, I'm a therapist. This is actually, so I'm just saying, I'm joking, but I'm like, they should have given you it.
Yeah, that's the stats talking.
That's the stats. Did a stats write that?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
literally.
Mm-hmm.
But then I went to grad school and I had to take stats every semester anyway. And
For sociology?
yeah,
But they'd love
Well,
a
that
graph.
makes sense.
Sociology
I do
is
love
a graph.
we do love
Sociology,
data.
that makes more
And
sense. But
percentages.
Yeah.
That's like-
just
that's like my senior year. I've talked about it before, but I was abroad the fall of senior year because I do it a little differently. And my advisor was on the phone with me. He's like, you got to pick out your last semester. He's like, just pick some classes. And I was like, okay. And I was like, he goes, symbolic logic. And I went, ooh, that sounds interesting. And I thought it was going to be like, what does this lamp symbolize? It was like calculus. It was
I would have started
logical, logics-based math. I literally was getting an F. I wasn't going to graduate college. And I had to go to my professor and be like, I'm graduating in 3 weeks. You have to give me a B. And he did.
That's nice.
But like,
that's really sweet.
but it's horrible when you're like, oh, by the way, you have to take calculus.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
Mm-mm.
why?
No, and I feel like maybe that's like a common queer experience because my first semester of grad school, I did horribly in stats, and I basically told him, I was like, listen, I have given up everything to be here. Please, like, pass me or I will jump out your window while you're sitting in your office. And he was like, no, you won't. And I said, Mama, I've done worse for less. Like,
Do not underestimate a gay in crisis.
No,
Like,
literally.
the lengths we will go.
bleach your hair, jump out a window.
Jump out a window.
The logic tree.
There are math gays. There are.
There are.
There are.
One of
And-
my best friends is a math gay.
And there are gays who are not math gays.
And I'm famously not
Performance
one
gays.
of them.
Performance gays.
I guess I like straddle both worlds because it's like I am horrible at math, but then I like went and got this degree and now I'm like citing facts and figures. Like when I talked about one of my videos that went viral, the sociology of begging someone to marry you, and I talked about Katie Maloney, and I had to like cite all this data, and people were like, "Where does the data come from?" And I'm like, "Oh, sweetie, we don't have time for that. Like
Yeah.
if you don't even know where these numbers are coming from, I can't explain them to you."
Yeah, ask a stat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just believe everything you say.
I don't want to know where the numbers come from.
Show me
anyway.
some stats and I'll go, yeah.
Yeah, all it takes is a pie chart and I'm good.
Show me a pie chart and I'm your biggest believer.
Mhm. Is there a problem? it goes away.
Is there a problem?
Well, I saw
No, I know. It was
worried
just funny. It was
stand
like,
up.
what? It's like a crisis is unfolding outside. What if
Mhm.
something bad was happening? What if something bad happened right now?
Another flood.
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
What if like a UFO arrived? What would you do if you were with us?
Go
it would be
live.
the best place. It would
Go
be the
live.
best place in the world to
We'd
be.
go live.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Maybe that's why you're here.
This is destiny.
We're
This is
we're
my
meant
destiny.
to go live together.
For the aliens.
Yeah.
You chose an incredible episode to recap.
Yay! I'm so glad you liked
And
it.
you're doing exactly well. First of all, this is the whole purpose of Genius Alert, because I do consider you a genius.
Me
And
too.
then to find
Thank
out
you.
that you were a longtime listener of SUP, which I didn't realize until today, it just makes perfect sense. Like everything falls into place so correctly. And when you chose this episode, I said, this is what we do this for, because I want to be exposed to things that I haven't seen, things that I don't know about, and learn new elements of reality TV. So
It's niche. It's like
it is niche.
because the Miami fans they're smaller, but they are really intense about Miami.
We're mighty. I was just telling my Uber driver on my way here, and she's like, I don't know anything about Miami. And I'm like, I don't think anyone does. It got canceled twice, but we love it. The people who watched it like really love it.
Like even last week when there was a photo of Julia sitting in the same box as Kate Middleton, with Martina, right? Isn't she married to?
Yeah.
And someone wrote like, did Kate ask her about the Haitian mortician? Like
She terrifies me. I'm scared of Julia.
that's what she Adriana, right? Okay, yeah. Adriana is one of the greatest
Incredible.
reality TV stars of all time.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
Which Housewives so the episode that we're recapping is season 2, Bras and Brawls Part 2.
Episode 8.
Season 2, episode 8
Real Housewives of Miami.
of Real Housewives of Miami. And so the first 2 seasons came out. Then there was like a long break.
Mhm.
Then
3 seasons.
the first 3 seasons came out, long break. Then it was rebooted, but with some of the original cast members.
Marisol,
Yeah.
It was Marisol, Adriana.
Alexia.
Alexia. Yes.
And-
well, Alexia was main cast, and then Adriana and Marisol came back as friends. And then
Lisa.
yes, Lisa
Lisa.
Hochstein came back. So they were like the core 4, and then they brought on Julia, Gertie, and Nicole.
Okay.
Dr. Nicole.
Dr. Nicole,
Mhm.
whose husband is a lawyer, but also owns Jeff Bezos' house. He has like $70 million and like multiple planes and homes everywhere. And I was like, that's why she left the show. Something in the milk was going to come out.
Something's fishy.
Yeah.
So just before we get into it, Lisa was arrested, right?
Lisa was recently arrested, yes. And then she did a beautiful I just left jail walk. The paparazzi were there waiting for her. Alexia and Adriana were papped, like going to pick her up. So there were beautiful pictures of the 3 of them staring directly at the camera, begging Bravo to pick them back up telepathically. But I don't know. I think it's over.
Why was she arrested again? Fraud?
No, she and Jody were... So she's dating this guy, Jody, because her and Lenny, who we see in this episode, got divorced.
Oh, a hideous divorce, right?
Hideous. He
really bad.
kicked her out of the house, cut her off all her credit cards,
evil.
stole the kids, sued her for custody of the kids, knowing that she didn't have a job besides the show.
Married a younger woman, right?
And then was like affianced to this like 23-year-old lingerie model from Russia, I believe.
Awful.
Because he's Russian.
Yeah. And then the mother was filming with Lisa and would only show up to be mean to her. She's like, this is why Lenny left you. This is why my son left you.
His parents, the way they treated Lisa was like
Mhm.
so dastardly, and like anytime, it was some of the most uncomfortable I've ever been watching a show was
Yeah.
whenever Lisa had to interact with his family, because they were just like, you're not good.
And he's a plastic surgeon, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Like Dr. Paul Nassif. But Lisa and Jody were accused of conspiring to keep the kids from him. And they were like, I think using trackers or like hacking his phone or
Jay
email or
Sweet.
something to like keep the kids away from him. It was very complicated, but they were like, girl, just go.
I'm
They,
on
like,
her
let
side.
out. Same.
Always.
You know what? Like, honestly, I thought it was like fraud.
I thought it was assault, and I still would have stood with her.
Yeah, I still would have. But like, that's crazy that he's like a vengeful
Mhm.
motherfucker.
Damn.
And they moved into that house on Star Island, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's like, she was isolated. She's not there anymore. But it was amazing because the season after they got divorced, she like shows up like season premiere of season 5 or 6 or whatever with the new boyfriend living in this like $25,000 a month apartment. She's like, this is Jody. He pays all my bills. And the other women were like, wow. When you got it like that, you got it like that. Like, Lisa, great television.
Yeah, and she's a philanthropist at heart, so it makes sense that she could raise money for herself as well.
We're here for breast cancer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, still one of the best tags is my husband's greatest creation.
Yeah.
Like absolutely insane.
Frankenstein.
Franken Lisa.
So, and Joanna Krupa.
Oh.
I only remember Joanna Krupa from reading Delisted for so long because he was really obsessed with her. And she was embroiled in some sort of like scuffle with Brandi Glanville, right?
She sued Brandi.
She sued Brandi
And
because
won.
Brandi said that her vagina was stinky.
On Watch What Happens Live, there's footage. Because I think they mentioned him in either this episode or the episode before, but Joe Francis, who we'll get to, mentions, he's like, well, you were dating Muhammad Hadid. And she just like says nothing. Her face goes completely blank. And that's who allegedly gave Brandi the alleged information.
Mm-hmm. And
Allegedly.
so Brandi said she heard from Muhammad that Joanna had just a rank ass pussy. And then Joanna said, I don't think so, and sued her. And did she win that
She
lawsuit?
won. Brandi had to apologize and pay her restitution. She had to release a public apology.
Brandi is
We were
just talking about how she's on Special Forces.
I was just going to ask you guys if you saw the picture.
Yeah.
I can't unsee it.
Her and George Santos, they're going to like
The
fag
picture
out
of
together.
George. Oh, that picture.
I
And
worry
Candace
for
Cameron
Brandi.
Who's like the head of the Republican Party now. She's
Get
so
her-
right.
She is one of the worst people in America.
She scares me.
She and her brother.
It's not good what
no, but
she's
I'm-
up to.
I can't wait to see Brandi ghoulishly lurking in the jungle.
I need Brandi. She's been through so much, but every time I think we're close to like cracking the code or she's turned a corner, she goes silent only to reveal like 3 months later that she's more enmeshed in the darkness than ever before.
She brings it on herself like 1,000% of the time.
And I don't understand. Like I was like, we're going to start off 2026. She like had gotten to the bottom of the parasite.
She looked better.
She did look
figured out
better.
that she was looking good. She was like, oh, we found out what it was. It was my breast implant illness. And so we're going to move on. And I was like, thank God. But now it seems we're once again back to square one. And there was like a big chlamydia thing that happened.
Oh my God.
Well, I was going to ask you guys, as the experts, where did we sort of land with the face parasite of it all? Like, was that what was wrong with her? Because the picture, I'm not attacking a woman, TikTok brain. I'm not attacking her. I was just surprised.
No, it's a startling photo. Like she does not look like herself. I think that's fair to say without you, like you're not attacking a woman. It's fair to say she doesn't look like she usually does.
Well, I wonder where, first of all, when this was filmed.
True.
Yeah, it was probably before because she went to that like red carpet at like a shopping mall.
Mm-hmm. And when she did the interview where she was like, I finally have a diagnosis that I'm ready to share. And
Yeah, it
then
was, like,
I
outside
was
AAA.
refreshing the
That's what I was
internet
thinking of,
every
yeah.
day, being like, is she sharing? Is she sharing? She never shared it.
Then
Then she shared it was a breast implant thing. And that's where we left it. And I was like, but she looked different in that video. And so then to see the face, but now, okay, so
it could be back.
I've gone back and forth where I was like, the parasite was just more of a parasite of the mind
Of the soul.
and a parasite of the soul. And I think that she was so put through hell by the Carolyn Manzo allegations
my
and
God.
the lawsuit of it
Carolyn
all.
Bissett Manzo. True, and like everything she's been
That
through.
like
Eddie,
that it just all came to a head and kind of manifested in this parasite. Then it seemed like if you do have a parasite roving around your face, what you shouldn't be doing is putting like acid on your face and like burning your face off with Nair, and like I just don't see how that's gonna make anything better.
Oh yeah,
And
she
then
could taste like. Remember, she could taste like acid in her teeth.
Was
Remember?
it seeping through her skin?
She said I would feel it moving around, but then she and her mom did this thing where she just put Nair all over her face and like burned off a layer of her skin. I was like, this woman
And she
is
said she could feel it like escaping the Nair.
it's not
oh my
good.
God. I think
Then
Right?
then
Yeah.
she had the breast implant illness, and I said, okay, I think that we've hopefully nailed it. But I think also she's had a lot of filler,
Yes.
and she's had a lot of filler dissolved. And I think when you have a lot and you dissolve a lot, it's migrating.
It's, like,
Things can get kind
puckering.
of lumpy. Things can get kind of puckery. also, I think when you dissolve filler, it also can dissolve some of your own facial fat.
Oh my God.
So like you might have, and I ran into this recently with a dissolve where I was like, had dissolved one side more than another side, trying to get a little pocket of filler that remained, only
What
to
remains?
realize that what remains is less than what was there before. So I had my own Pebbles on the Shore moment with my facial fat, and the morning
You
loss
were
of
Carolyn
Summer,
Bessette
I was
Manza.
on the shores. But I also, now that we're getting all this news coming out about other parasites, I'm like, maybe she did have
Maybe
a
she
parasite.
was right all along. I think of not to be like academic on Maine, but I think of, is it Morgellons or
Morgellons.
Morgellons, where
Joni
Leslie
Mitchell.
Jameson wrote this beautiful essay where she went
I
to
love
this.
that essay.
Yeah, she like
it's
went to the
really good.
commune, and all of the people were like, it was sort of unclear whether they
She
were
went to a
like,
Morgellon
yeah,
commune.
where they were like all sitting together, like communing, and it was unclear whether they were like deeply mentally ill or not, or whether this is like real.
Question: have you watched the Amazon documentary about Morgellons?
No.
No, I'm so
I
scared.
highly admit that you fire that up because
Oh,
I
I
would
wanna
love
watch
to know
it.
what your thoughts are after that.
Okay, yeah. No,
Were the
this is-
parasites commuting? Were they like,
well, we don't know if they're real or not. That's the
Well,
whole
and
thing.
Yeah, we don't even know exactly like what
What
they
it
are.
is?
Yeah.
Because they're finding fibers. They look and they find fibers that they think are coming out of like
But they can't prove it
scratches, and they can't prove it.
because they scratch
But
them away.
The fibers, they test them in this documentary, and some of the fibers have like keratin in them. So they think that they maybe are their
we need
own.
An update. We need an update on the
But
essay.
then they also link it to potentially being something caused by like a Lyme disease or having some connection. But that
Well,
it's just like
then we're back in the like
no, we're
mental
back.
illness.
You're
or
back
not.
to square one
Chronic
with the
Lyme,
face
chronic
parasite.
Lyme.
Yeah, with the face parasite. So
Yeah.
like, who's to say?
don't tell Yolanda about Morgellons.
I'm scared. I just like at the end of the essay, she's like, maybe it's real because they believe it's real. And I think that's where we are with Brandi. That's where my truth with Brandi,
Yeah.
my Brandi Glanville truth is that she believes something is wrong with her. Therefore, something is deeply wrong with her.
But you're right. Like now in this era of like explosive diarrhea, like everyone, like I don't want to get it. What was it?
Parasites are out.
Cyclo.
I don't know how to say it. I was
But-
scraping arugula off of a burger last night. Like all
Produce
greens
is
are,
not
Don't
safe.
trust the greens
all
right
greens
now.
are evil.
But what was the thing Brandi said the chlamydia she had that was like only affecting gay men, and then Brandi was like, I got it. You know, what was it?
That's an ally. On
What is it?
Didn't she get throat chlamydia?
She was like, I might have throat chlamydia, and I was
Or
like,
in her eye.
something like I was like, damn, bitch.
When it's above, when neck or above.
Yeah.
I've
I
mean, I've been there, but like, girl.
We've all been in a place of like fibers,
But she walks herself into
fire.
really bad situations
Yeah.
to bring it back around to the Joanna Krupa of it all and the Real Housewives of Miami. That was a situation that could have been easily avoided. Like, you don't really need to go on Watch What Happens Live and call out another woman's vagina. Like, I always think that is a line that few reality stars will cross. Like Spencer Pratt did it about Lauren Conrad in the Hills era, where he called her beef curtains
Ooh.
and started this whole rumor, and that led to her and Heidi.
I just went like
this. I know, but I do think like
But it is so
the
it's that's
vagina
foul.
feels like the final frontier of like you just don't.
Men
do
can't
that.
talk
No.
about men, gay or straight, can't like talk about like
Men and Brandi can't.
yeah, men and Brandi. Well, Brandi is like
She's a gay
spiritually
man at heart.
queer.
you know when like a woman says like I'm like a gay man, and usually 99% of the time you're like shut up, but then with her you're like you actually are.
Brandi is a little life.
But she is.
She's Hanya.
She's
She's Hanya coded.
No, she literally is. Oh my god, she is Jude.
Yeah.
We cracked it.
that's Brandi on the cover.
I
But-
haven't read it, but I know it to be.
You know the
true.
cover?
Oh
The-
yeah.
Yeah.
That's like what that woman that's Hanya like thinks all gay men are. We're just all sitting in a room going, but we kind of are.
That was your Fire Island journey.
Where is Joanna Krupa now?
I
She's-
googled her.
Where is she?
She's still.
She
I
low-key
looked her
fell
up
off,
last
I
night.
thought. What's
She's
she
like
up
a
to?
million follows,
Mhm.
and she's doing a lot of like. She looks young.
Between Poland and Miami. She's back
Poland
and
via
forth.
Miami.
She's bi-coastal.
Mm-hmm.
The two
Marta,
coasts.
Marta and her still follow each other.
Yes, Marta is like a Polish celebrity. She wrote a big, or she wrote an essay. Yeah, right. She did a YouTube video about leaving Chicago for Poland. Like when she finally, I think, which we'll talk about, when she hit her rock bottom, she had to like depart the States, and then she married this like handsome Italian man. And no, they're divorced. I looked it up.
Okay.
They are divorced, but she's like a Polish celebrity. People like love her. over
Good.
there.
I want Marta to have.
Marta
looks
deserves
great.
a win.
She deserves a win.
Yeah. So was this her rock bottom?
No. there were more. She went back to Chicago after this.
Okay.
I think when
She
Joanna
was friend of like a initial Miami, or was she like
She
a
was-
cast member?
She was her sister.
she was her sister's friend.
She's Joanna's.
Yeah, she's Joanna's sister, but
Yeah.
was she like a featured
No, she just like would just
pop in every once in a
yeah,
while for a cry?
and because she was so like sad that the cameras just like immediately were like
They gravitated towards her.
I'm obsessed with her. She's a sad girl, Lana style.
She breaks my heart. Like I've seen the episode like 4 times now preparing for this, and every time I'm just like, oh, Marta. You can sort of see her. It's like the whirlpool in the Odyssey, where it's just like she just gets deeper and deeper.
She's a lost soul.
It's
Well,
so sad.
I'm just gonna say something right off the bat.
Mhm.
Like, were Joanna and her like trafficked?
Okay. I wrote this down.
Okay. From Poland.
Well,
to
Joe
Chicago?
Francis is like, he's like, when did I meet you? When you were 16?
Joe
I was
Francis
Joe
met
Francis-
her at 17
okay.
in Chicago.
I want to say I have a working theory, just based on vibes.
Yeah.
No math. Joe Francis was he was an Epstein prototype.
Which we'll talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, get into it, please.
I truly think like the amount of people and like high level celebrities that know him, have personal relationships with him.
Kardashian.
No, the Kardashians were always at his house in Mexico.
friends,
He has
yeah.
lots of different like real estate. He is very well connected
Yeah.
for being truly making his money off of being a fucking
Pervert.
lecherous pervert.
Yeah.
Like
Hardcore
getting
porn, yeah.
women to get drunk and like show their
Getting like
tits
19-year-old girls to like show their tits
and like fuck on camera when
Yeah.
they're like blackout. Like, and there's no way that if he's meeting girls,
At
he's
16,
yeah,
17.
at 16 and in college and younger. I'm sure that he's providing like
Yeah.
having parties, inviting them over. Like when you have access to those levels of women, I think that you then have a lot of power from those.
It's like he hides in plain
relationship.
sight.
Yeah.
It's like all out there.
Not to take us off track, I'll be really fast.
No.
It reminded me of, honestly, this whole lingerie party reminded me of, you guys watched Industry, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
So Industry at the very end,
Yasmin.
when Harper's like, who are these girls? And like the girls are just streaming into the room and they're all like 15. And we're like, the audience is just watching, like getting scared, more scared and more scared because you're like, what the fuck is
Yasmin
happening?
is truly.
Yeah, that was Joe Francis. Like I don't know, obviously, allegedly, but like there would be parties and there would be girls. And he's like on camera saying, yeah, I met you when you were 16. I gave
Yeah.
Joanna her big break. She did Girls Gone Wild. We hooked up. I don't think that there are, as they say, I didn't jump to conclusions. I simply took a step and their conclusions were.
Yeah, I mean, like
This is all allegedly.
Alleged.
We know.
Well, he lives in Mexico. He fled the country because he
he was arrested, right? Or he was
served
in legal
jail twice.
Okay.
And then he got accused of like sleeping with underage girls and SA by multiple women, and then he fled in 2024. He like moved to Mexico permanently.
The entire Girls Gone Wild enterprise is sexual assault.
well, yes,
I mean, like,
Well, yes.
yeah.
100%.
and we've all really forgotten about Joe Francis, but I think we need to
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. I guess I was a kid, right? When was
Yeah.
that?
It
that
was like
early
middle
aughts.
school.
because I'm extremely young.
middle
one thing
school,
about me-
high
You're Gen Z.
school, when the infomercials
Yeah.
started coming
Yes.
on.
Oh my god, on MTV.
was
and
late
it was
night.
all infomercial,
Yeah.
and you could buy the VHS,
VHS.
tapes, and then it turned into. It was not only like girls flashing, but it would be girls like making out topless, and then it just
Mhm.
turned into full porn. Like
Mhm.
girls would have sex, but it would be at. The whole premise was like they're so drunk,
They're
they're
drunk.
taking their top
They're on
off.
spring break from college,
Yeah.
and they're like girls next door.
And it piggybacked off of MTV's Spring Break,
Yeah.
which was like everyone's like drunk and having a
Mhm.
crazy time
But that was
in like Daytona Beach.
totally, because I remember like being at like sleepovers and we'd be watching infomercials and like Girls Gone Wild would come on and they were like 12-minute commercials.
Yeah,
it was
they were
so
really long. And it was like you said, it was pre-internet, so it's like you had to call the number to get the VHSs. But I think that's where the real porn was, because like they wouldn't show the girls kissing topless on the MTV commercial.
No, but they would do, it would be blurred with the Girls Gone Wild logos like kind of floating over their areola.
And I'm like, how much I guess it was VHS money, but like how much money could he possibly have?
I think
that he's like
a lot of
multi-millionaire.
Yeah, because also like money, he has then real estate in all these different places, and then if you just like make your money make money, then you get more money.
And like who knows what else?
And that's math.
And who knows what else he was getting paid to do?
Yeah. Well, his house has a Wikipedia, which I discovered, and I'm like, this can't be good. The main manor where he lives and where the Kardashians would go,
Mexico.
Yeah. It has a Wikipedia.
Yeah, Courtney was like, our friend Joe let us stay in the house for a week, and it's been really relaxed. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he never sat right with me. I always was like, this guy's a creep.
He's like the Epstein of the West Coast.
Yeah.
Might be still active.
Joanna Krupa was like, I was put on this earth to save animals. She's really... So they're at a...
fundraiser.
Lisa's having a fundraiser at her house for breast cancer, and it's like a lingerie party.
It's a lingerie party where you come and you donate, I think, $150, and then you just like mill about, drink. Joe's causing drama because he's revealed that he not only slept with Joanna Krupa, he also slept with Marta.
Yeah, but the way he like phrased it made me think like, did he have like it was implying
like
that he was having a threesome with them.
I will say, parenthetical, the first 7 episodes of the show, there's like a weird tension between Joanna, Romaine, and Marta flirts with Romaine a lot.
Yes.
There's something
I feel like
weird happening with the sisters.
100%.
The sisters Krupa.
I think they were like, I think Joanna's a little older, and she like raised Marta, and like Joanna was a pretty successful like swimsuit model. So like she was the breadwinner. And then Romaine is like a restaurateur or something.
Yeah.
Who my toxic trait is I would let him fucking split me in half.
So hot.
Yeah,
so hot.
So hot.
I don't care.
He seems nice. Is he nice?
He's one of those like, you're pathetic men. He's one of those guys that like will let you embroil yourself in drama and say, wow, and then depart. Like he's always letting her like act up and be like,
he lets her hang herself.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Well, it was also very telling when he was like, I can't stand up to Joe because I don't want to like beat his ass or whatever. Yeah. But I was like, oh, you're not standing up for like your partner, your fiance, who this pig is being like telling anyone within earshot that he fucked.
And it comes up later. It's like very obvious. I don't know. I was like extrapolating because when he talks to Leah Blacka or Adriana about it, he's like, yeah, he screwed them both. And I'm like, he screwed your fiance and her sister, and that's how you're talking about it? There was no like emotionality attached to it. It was like, wait, so you're gonna marry this woman and that's how you talk about her?
Is he French?
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Romaine.
Things are different. No, but he's very like, I picked up on that too, that there's something icky about the way he and Marta interact. And I feel like Joanna knows that.
Yeah.
And
she and Marta are very like hot and cold.
Oh.
That was a very dark sisterhood. They're sitting by the pool and Marta is very, very drunk. And Joanna goes, you slept with Joe? And Marta goes, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, she's like this.
Girl, I wouldn't want to talk about it either.
She's like, no, I don't want to talk about it. And she goes, Marta. And she's like, what? No, I mean, like she fully goes, that girl at the party that's
yeah.
Fine, I did. And Joanna goes, wow.
Wow.
You fucking whore bag.
You fucking whore bag. I was like, that's mean.
I will say, for context, the party's been going on for like 37 minutes. Like the party just started. I was like, watch the last 10 minutes of the episode before this, but like the party just started. Marta showed up like blackout, pissed, obliterated.
She was throwing him back.
Yeah. Well, she was like pre-gaming. So earlier we see Lisa like running around preparing for the party. And sorry to talk about the episode that
no.
It's just for context.
But Marta's
like,
staying with her, right?
Marta's staying with Lisa.
Which I think is adding tension because Joanna's like, why aren't you staying with me?
Yeah. She like drank an entire bottle of champagne while sitting by the pool. And Lisa was like, must be nice. And then ran away to like continue planning the party. So I think Marta's had like a long day /night.
Which I was also like, I remember that episode, and I was also like, Lisa, she's your guest. Like,
Yeah.
what do you want her to, like?
Let
I hate
her.
people who like are like, no, be my guest, do whatever you want, and they're like, wow, it must be nice.
Yeah.
And you're just like, ugh.
Yeah, don't expect your guests to do labor.
She wanted her to labor.
She's blacking out though because she knows Joe's gonna be there, Romaine's gonna be there, and Joanna's gonna be there, and she can't face the awkwardness because she's probably
So I said, I think Leah orchestrated this because we get the confessional of Leah Black, who I will give context on, saying, well, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's true or not. Like, Joe Francis did sleep with both sisters, but that's not important if it actually happened. And I'm like, so you wanted this to come out at the party? So Leah Black is married to Roy Black, who his roster of clients is Jeffrey Epstein, the Kennedy that was accused of rape in 1991, Justin Bieber,
which one?
and Joe Francis, William Kennedy Smith.
Okay, why doesn't anyone ever kind of look at lawyers' clients and be like, this is weird that they represent kind of the same person or personality or archetype over and over?
Well, Justin Bieber, I'm like,
Justin Bieber, I don't include him in that, but if
The other
I
thing.
were a potential client, I would be like, I don't really want to be associated with any of these other names.
But also, if he's successfully defended them, then like if you are like one of those people, you might be like, this is my best bet.
You're like, he's the one.
But Leah Black though is fabulous.
oh, I find her so sinister. She scares me.
She's scary. I think any woman that's like very loving Joe Francis, I really take a step back from.
Yeah,
And like an elder, like kind of like a
elder woman.
elder.
She's an elderly
Matriarch.
woman.
She's an elder, a matriarch of the group.
Yeah.
She always has a gay at her side.
Oh yeah, we have to talk about Elaine, the drag queen. So when I picked this episode, I thought that it was the episode where Elaine fights with Mama Elsa because she gets into a screaming match with Marisol's mom, like a couple of
miss
episodes either
Mama.
before this or after this. Obviously, this is not the episode, but like Elaine shows up in full drag in multiple episodes and is like kind of a friend of. This was back when they let gays be on the show.
This was also radical to have like
Gay
gay
villains.
drama
Yes.
in the mix.
Yes.
Like you never
Messy
saw
gays.
that.
Yes.
Mhm.
I miss La Bruja. Don't you?
I
Mama Elsa?
really liked her and I respected her, but I think there was like a sort of spiritual malaise there that really like it darked me out.
Yeah, of course. No, when I say like Leah, I'm like all these women freak me out, but I just think Leah is like, I don't know. There's something like, I think because she's a grande dame,
Yes.
I'm like,
She's doing her.
she hits that gay thing with me where I'm just like, if you're like an elderly woman who's like beautiful and like, you know, kind of fabulous, and then I'm immediately like, I'm obsessed with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Leah
like-
Black strolls up to Joanna and drunk Marta, and she is really sorry that happened. And then Joanna's fixated on Marisol and her fur vest, which isn't even fur, it's feathers. Which is that as a feather vest as violent as a fur vest?
She was put on this earth to defend the defendless animals,
Mhm.
and she will get Marisol's blood.
She goes,
will
how
skin
can
her."
you even, like, she's talking to Romaine and he's like black, he's like fuging. He's like, get me home. And she's like, how can you even live with yourself if you do that to a helpless being? You kill them in cold blood.
If you have a passion for animals, you confront people. And Marta is begging her not to talk to Leah Black.
Is Marta also on like H?
She's just fuging.
She's
I
like-
mean, I
she's like
think
that.
when you've fucked Joe Francis and you really never wanted to relive that experience, and then you're at a party with a bunch of like rich women that you probably feel self-conscious around, and then it comes out that you did fuck Joe Francis.
And your overbearing sister and her husband who you're like kind of
Who
flirting
you've
with.
maybe also fucked.
Yeah, you're probably like, she's
And you're just like in the throes of alcoholism, and your only ally is Daisy, the housekeeper.
Oh my God.
I think that you're just like, you're gonna just zone out at a certain point.
She was set up to fail. She was spiritually set up to fail.
She's in post-Joe trauma. That was my read on
Mhm.
it.
Karen also kills me.
Karen?
Karen,
What a name.
talk about spiritually
The T is for
sinister.
Her veneers are out of control. And she's a dentist, right?
Yeah, I just love that she's like, I'm a socialite, I'm a model, I'm an actress, and I'm a dentist. And it's like, wow,
Karen.
you do it all.
Karen is a shit stirrer.
Oh, 100%.
Well, she brought a chaotic gay Beau to the
Mhm.
party.
Oh my God, Beau.
And Beau has made it very clear that he hates Leah Black. And he's out
for blood.
He's out talking shit to anyone who will listen.
I also had the thought Marisol is goth.
She is a little goth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She's like contrarian. She's like, I'm doing my own thing. These women are crazy. I think she feels sort of like above them. She went to like a preppy boarding school in Connecticut, and she's very like, and I came back to Miami to take care of my mom, and this is my life now. But she always like was at a remove. Like, I think her real relationship is with Alexia because they have the bro thing. But otherwise, she's like, these women are fucking disasters, and I'm not one of them.
I love her.
Mhm.
She's great. I think she comes back a little bit too strong after this.
Mhm.
Like in the reboot, she's a little crazy, but
just proudly trolling Joanna,
yeah.
like just unabashedly wearing fur.
Putting her vest
Yeah.
on. Adriana enters
Oh,
wearing a veil. She reveals she's known Joe for years.
they all know Joe.
Yeah. I said, what's happening?
Well,
Wait, Joanna also says about people who wear fur, she goes, they will burn in hell for all eternity. I was like,
it's Catholic.
Remain's like, I'm leaving. She says La Bruja is evil. She says Mama Elsa's and I said, don't you talk about her.
It's the Catholic thing. She's very startled by Mama Elsa's like brujeria.
Yeah.
She's
Mm.
afraid of her.
Marisol, I love Marisol and Adriana talking in a corner, and Marisol just going like, La gringa. La gringa is going to come for me over my fur.
Lisa's also talking to like some of the charity people at their table, and she's like wasted. And she just goes up and she goes, I love what you're doing. It's like, yeah.
Well, she was like, we're going to get $50,000 in donations. And I'm like, at $150 a pop, how many people are at this party?
There's like 1,000 people there.
Okay.
No, I don't know. But
Well, it seems sparsely attended because every time they were fighting, there would be like no one in the background.
it was oddly quiet.
Yeah.
It was very quiet until kind of, I guess, the very end when it seemed like people were just like streaming in.
Yeah,
from
they
the street.
all of this happened like the first hour of the party.
So then I guess it just became like a house party rager.
yeah.
It was early. It was like early in the night.
Yeah.
What are the financial, like, how does it work when she's like, this party costs $20,000. Do you reimburse yourself and then pay the excess to charity?
It was 20,000 for, I think she said, for the speakers alone. Like the DJ, like, so it's probably like $100,000, honestly.
Well, that's a big problem in the New York, not to whatever, but
No,
like in the New York
never
party
just
scene
go for it.
in like socialite world where a lot of these like big charities will throw these like extravagant galas and like these huge parties, and then they reimburse themselves and are like, so we made $1,000 this year, and people are like, well, we got $300,000 in donations last night, and they were like, yeah, but the party cost $299. So
Yeah, so that's what I was like, okay, it just seems like a way to kind of make yourself feel good,
you
but
can write it off.
Okay, you write off the actual cost of throwing the party.
Yeah. And then I guess there might be a way where, not to get into tax law, there might be a way where you can like, if you donate the money, does that count as a write-off? Since you're like, the check is coming from your bank account?
Probably.
Maybe.
Isn't
Or
that what
maybe
all
you
the
run a
billionaires do?
nonprofit.
It's like double dipping.
You have a foundation. Isn't that what
Yes.
you do when you
Yeah.
get really rich? Is you
Like
start
Bill
a
Gates.
foundation?
Yeah.
I don't think Lisa has a foundation.
Not yet. Not yet.
Now that she's out of jail, she'll embark.
Adriana comes in dressed like the maid in Clue, or Miss Peacock, and she goes, a little netting. She goes, a little mystery.
She's also
I was like,
doing something
What?
that I'm always have my eye on when a woman's like constantly adjusting their hemline, and you can tell that she just went with like too short of a skirt,
Yes.
and her garters like her ass is showing, and she's just like constantly kind of adjusting. And I love this era because someone's tit is always falling out of
the
their-
amount of blurs in this episode was absolutely astounding.
That's literally what I wrote. When Adriana strolls up, I said, Adriana strolls up, nipple out, question mark, question mark, question mark.
one
She-
boob.
One move out,
Exposed.
and I love saying she likes a little mystery. I was like,
Mhm.
she does.
Yeah, she says to Marisol, she's like, I want it to be sexy, but not slutty. And I'm like, baby, your nipple's out.
Yeah.
Your nipple's fully out.
Mhm.
What I do love about this show is that they're all like, most of them are bilingual. So
Yes.
I love hearing like them talking shit in Spanish, like just off screen to someone who can't understand. Like that
Yeah.
is like
Yeah.
what is. I love that. That just adds another dynamic to this show of why it's special.
I 100% agree.
is like the kind of code switching and the like,
Mhm.
you know, it's just fascinating to see.
I felt very connected to these women. When they speak Spanish, I'm always like, yes,
Yeah.
I love it.
Adriana goes, Joanna is affiliated with PETA? Okay. Kudos to her. Kudos to her is my exact attitude now after seeing that.
Adrian is also taking Fur to a place of like first or one of the amendment. I don't know what's amendment is.
It's freedom. It's the right to
Freedom.
bear arms. It's the Second Amendment, and it's in the Sup amendments. It's the right to wear fur.
She's taking it to a place of like every human can do whatever they want in this country. That's why we live here. Like she's literally
She's
taking
a
it.
freedom fighter.
I was like, oh my god. So she's ready to go to war with Joanna.
Well, that's what happens if you live in Florida for too long.
Oh no, everything becomes about patriotism.
Yeah, she's standing her ground
Mm-hmm.
for her right to wear a feather.
Mhm.
She's not a dictator of what people wear.
Yeah.
It's a free country.
It's a free
This is why we
country.
fight every day. I was like, indeed.
Indeed.
Kudos to her. Joanna's shit-faced. She's also going, look at Adriana. She's a turd on her head.
And Romain he's like, calm down. He's like, calm down. And she goes, did someone take a dump on her head? And he goes, I'm leaving.
He's always there with her on his lap, and then
Mhm.
he's leaving.
Yeah.
Bo is living for the drama.
Oh, he loves it. He has a bone to pick with Leah.
I said that every time they cut to them, I called it the gin closet. So there's a really again, academic on Maine. Leslie Jameson's first novel is called The Gin Closet, which was about a woman who drank gin in her closet. But
I need to read this.
It's so sad.
That sounds really good.
So sad.
Okay, yeah.
But Bo, Adriana, Marta, and Karen is the gin closet because they're the four of them
Karen
are just like locked in this folie à quatre. They're like egging each other on constantly.
They're
where I'm
Hydra.
like,
Yeah.
literally,
Mhm.
it's like one stops and then another one comes in. Bo is screaming at the top of his lungs when he goes, Avi, Avi. I said, this is faggotry on a scale that shouldn't be on TV. Like, this is for us.
It was
This
ahead
is
of
for
its
us.
time.
It's
you
like
can't watch this.
You can't
He's
watch
like
this.
on the ground. He's on the ground, like talking to them.
No, there's like fingers flying. And then I think at the beginning of the episode, Lisa goes, he has a big personality, which I'm like, faggot.
Yeah,
She like wants to call him a faggot so bad.
I know. I wrote that down too. I was like, you can just feel it on the tip of her tongue.
Yeah. So then when they cut to them and like Joanna psyching herself up to like attack Marisol or whoever she's mad at right now, Bo is like in the corner and I'm like, oh my God, this can't be on camera. This is not for straight people. This cannot be for the public.
Well, you think about like
Please.
Joanna's probably been surrounded by gays her entire career and
True.
like has probably been egged on by like evil gays that you know what I mean? Like they're in the trenches together kind of. So like she has a gay in her ear being like fucking you know what I mean, egging
Yes.
her
I
on.
mean, like, you're fabulous.
Yeah, and like when you have like I'm not a woman, but when you have a evil powerful gay who has a big personality in your ear egging you on, you must feel invincible, right?
And I will say, evil gay of me, Joanna was obviously losing her mind this entire episode, but every time they cut to confessional, I'm like, she's so pretty.
She's so pretty.
She's so beautiful.
I was going to say, I regard her as like a gay man would regard her, where I'm just like,
Oh my
she's
God.
so beautiful.
Of
and I'm
course.
like, yes, you're on fire.
You're on
Even if
fire.
he
Do
acts
it.
despicable.
She's wreaking havoc at this party. Like, I'm going to go confront her. And I
Meanwhile, Marta's like this.
She's like a
Joe.
bad personality. Like, she truly has a bad personality, but
she's
she's
the worst.
just so gorgeous.
Well,
I'm
that's her
like, yes.
tagline.
Yeah.
Marta's
Is that
the whole
her
time.
tagline? What's her tagline?
her tagline is, I might be a model, but I'm not a model citizen.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
Marta has her hair in her face.
Marta.
And she's literally like, stop. Just like, let's be peaceful. Please
like-
don't do it.
Joanna, no. No, Joanna, no.
She's like, Marta, be quiet. Like, why won't you support me?
Shut up, whorebag.
Shut up, you whorebag. Like, she goes, I am so pissed at Marta right now, and I will deal with her. I was like, ah! She goes, but right now, I need to deal with this PETA thing.
But I kept wondering how, because it's like every time they cut back to the gin closet and Marta, they're like 400 levels drunker than they were 1 minute ago. And then we immediately find out because Bo is like, let's do shots. Bo and Karen go to like get shots for everyone. And I'm like, this is why Marta is in a K-hole right now. She is on another planet.
She's on G.
Yeah.
What if
When
they're
you
on G?
start out with a bottle of champagne and anything else you graduate to is going to
Shots.
fuck you up, you're going to swirl.
Imagine the hangover, too.
Oh.
The champagne hangover. But she's like, these people are like nodding the fuck out. They're literally like,
Adriana looks around. She's like taking in the party. She goes, there are lots of hot men here. Asian, redhead, Irish. We got them all.
I wrote out the 3
love
races.
you.
Yeah. She also goes, she's talking about Karen is really like, she's really pissed because Karen did like an interview in the Miami Herald or whatever the fuck.
Yes.
And was like, she was talking shit about all her castmates and being like, I'm a philanthropist, I'm a dentist, I'm an actress, I'm a model, my name is Karen. Like, that should tell you everything. And she's like, I brought Karen into this group, and she's like, I'm so mad I created a monster. So she's like really having it out with Karen. And she goes, I really have to agree with Joe Francis. Karen is acting like the devil.
It's just so shocking because I do love how it is fully 2013 where they're like, it's everywhere. It's on the internet and in print.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, wow. Okay.
It's in the press.
No, they're bringing like the actual paper out, which is it like when we're watching old Roni, when Ramona's bringing out Page 6. Like,
oh, yeah.
to think that you could get your hands on an actual newspaper, I wouldn't know where to do it.
I know. It's some of the worst. I was like, some of the worst. I know it's a lingerie party, but it's some of the worst fashion I've ever seen. Like, it's like one of the most gaudy, tacky parties I've ever seen.
It's really bad. I was obsessed with Leah Black and Beau coming face to face.
He goes, "Are you kidding me, Leah?" He's like, "I saw you at Twist." Have you been to Twist in Miami? It's like it's like the biggest gay bar in Miami. It's so fucking fun.
I haven't been there. I want to go.
Are you kidding me? I saw you at Twist and you didn't say hi to me.
He's really pressed that she is like kind of either pretending not to recognize him or just like not acknowledging him in this moment and acknowledging the fact that they've met before.
Mm-hmm.
And then she compliments Marta and doesn't compliment him, and that sends him. And then she's like, no, it's okay, like I really love you, like I respect you, and like when I don't have my glasses on I just don't see anyone, and like I love you, okay? And he goes, oh, you say that when you're looking at your phone. And I was like, Beau.
He wants her dead. Mm-hmm. And then we do also get another confessional of Adriana, which again, faggot, where she's like, Beau is Karen's friend and he's everywhere. I said, oh, just say it. Like
coded,
at this point, just
coded.
But Leah, her gay Elaine, slash James, Elaine Lancaster, he steps in
in a full silk robe.
He steps up to Beau and they have like a true, this was also like, again, like, straight people look away, please.
Yes.
This is ugly, ugly behavior.
Gay on gay violence.
He goes, don't feel compelled to justify yourself to Leah. Like, I love just like a tall gay stepping in and taking over the fight. Well, you can just kind of.
She's his main hag.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's the sort of, not the fundraiser. She's like where the bread is buttered.
Yeah. So they end up having like a physical altercation and he pushes Beau into the pool.
Shoves him right into the pool.
Well, Beau throws a drink at him, and then Elaine throws a drink back, and then in the same instant, we like get a shot of Adriana talking to Joe Francis, and behind them you can just see the like drinks flying, and then immediately like Elaine didn't even think, she said, and just shoved her into the pool.
I'm sorry, men are men still. Men always bring things to a place of violence, right?
I thought it was interesting, like culturally, where Beau is very Miami, being like, I'm one of the girls. I'm going to put my finger in your face and da-da-da-da-da. And then Elaine, who is from the South, was like, she's a lady. You can't speak to her like that. And like looming over him to like end the thing. I said, okay, this is interesting.
It's
that is a very like.
He's very like Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil gay. Like Lady Chablis. Like,
oh, yeah.
Never treat, we
can't treat a woman.
We'll be chivalrous. We're gentlemen still, even though he's a drag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think Beau is like younger and like.
Beau is of the generation that's like, I'm one of the girls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fight you.
I also love Beau getting out of the pool, being just shocked. And he takes his fin. He goes, ah!
Lisa goes, oh my God, all this chaoticness. I was like.
She tries to break them up and she's getting between. She goes, no, no, no. I was like, I love when a woman thinks that she's stopping something when really it's very doty of her.
Yeah.
When it's like you're adding to
Adrian
fuel
Malouf.
to the fire. Yeah. And Beau flips out and slaps her phone out of her hand onto the ground.
That was really rude.
A BlackBerry broken on the ground in a puddle.
Shattered.
And also the waves of Beau's crash into the pool splashed all over the DJ equipment and like broke it.
It's
not
short
good.
circuits.
Could ruin the party.
James is
and
also
ruin the charitable event.
James goes into a full fugue because he's like, oh my God, I just did that.
Well, Leah goes into handler mode, and I'm like, this is what happens when you spend your life surrounded by evil men. She's like, go to another section of the house. You cannot be seen here. Go, go, go. And she like intercepts Lisa. And I said, I know what this is.
She
I've
knows
seen
exactly what she's doing.
Mhm.
So she's probably hung out with Jeffrey Epstein, right?
Yes, there was a moment at 23 minutes, I literally wrote it down, where I'm like, that's him. They blurred the guy's face. He's standing next to Adriana. I'll send you guys a screenshot because I
Wait.
was like, this is him.
I remember the blurred face. in
Yeah,
the
because they like
background.
cut it and it was on screen for like 7 seconds. They wanted us to see it, but his face is completely blurred. And I was looking at the hairline and the hands. I said, I'm scared.
I just got
It
chills.
could have been him.
It could have been him. They were friends. He was friends with Roy. Roy Black was his lawyer.
Why wouldn't he come to the party?
Right. Like literally, and Joe Francis.
Joe Francis is there.
Well, it's not out of, like, look at Carol Radziwill with.
I don't know of which you speak.
Okay.
No, I saw her once in the Village. I was like having brunch and she walked by. So glamorous.
I love.
So
most
chic.
glam.
No, I'm a Carol fan. I'm just like, you can't not. I'm a bit of a Carol truther too,
Okay.
but I do think like she was at least associated with Ghislaine for some time.
I don't know. I feel like, not to defend Carol.
No, I like
the
that.
Epstein allegations.
I like this.
Um,
the
listen,
gay debate.
Mm-hmm.
I go to a lot of parties in New York and I've taken pictures with a lot of people. And if you came to me in 10 years and were like, this person had a crypto torture chamber or was like doing God knows what, I'd be like, I don't know. I met him at a party.
Okay, I hear that. I raise you the author photo.
English is my second language. So
Oh my
sometimes I-
God.
I sometimes get really
Okay.
confused.
Diplomatic. Okay.
Diplomatic.
Adriana goes, she goes, I don't want my purse to get wet, and grabs her clutch. And she goes over to Joe, and his Coke energy being like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Or he's on Molly, something.
Yeah. And she goes, these people have no class. What can I tell you? Meanwhile, her nip is out.
I
I literally was like,
know.
your nipple is still out. Like,
Lisa's nipple has also emerged at this point.
Oh, everyone should just take their tops off. Like, as a, you know what I mean?
Leah goes, what the hell's going on? You can't make this stuff up.
I know. She's so good. She's such a bullshitter. Marta is, Karen goes up to Marta and she goes, where's Joe? Or, sorry, Marta goes up to Karen and goes, where's Joe? The Karen thinks she's talking about Joe Francis. She goes, which one? The one you slept with? And I was like, which one?
shit stir. She's doing, it's like, Karen has this thing where it's like she can play innocent, but every single thing she says is a barb.
Totally.
And she's like, I don't know why you're so upset. And you're like, no, you're fucking with her. Like, you are fucking with poor Marta, who is still in a K-hole.
Marta is like the
swirling.
weakest link. Like, she's easy pickings.
Yeah. Adriana brings the newspaper. She confronts Marta and she takes it out of crumpled. And I go, that is camp. That's amazing.
Lisa's phone is broken. Karen has put it in rice.
Mm-hmm.
But I love how she hands it to either Karen or Marisol, and she's like, please help. And she just hands them the phone, and I'm like, what are they going to do?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here,
She's
Lisa?
the hostess. She has things to do.
Lisa is like yelling at everyone. She yells and dresses down James. Then she like takes her yelling into the kitchen where everyone gathers around a kitchen island, where I was like, now the psychosis can really begin.
The island psychosis.
Yeah, and she's like, look at this house. You don't do that in this house. There's no fighting in this house. Not one
like,
fight will happen.
Lisa.
I was like, that's all that happens in this house.
It is very like Tuscan 2012, 2014.
100%.
Like everything
Cozy.
is brown,
Rowan
everything is
J.
yellow. Yes, yeah.
Caroline Manzo's Tuscan
Oh,
house.
Yeah, the
A
old
cozy
school.
kitchen.
Where they
Lisa's-
do shots.
Yeah. No more fighting. I'll kill everybody.
She might.
She's emboldened by the kitchen island. And then she lectures James again. She's kind of on a never-ending loop
Mm-hmm.
of threatening people and then dressing down James for almost ruining her party.
Mm-hmm.
When Adriana confronts Karen, I said she goes full shark eyes. Like something overtakes her. You can see something in her eyes. It's sort of like Dodie-esque. I have this theory that I always say people who do the best on reality TV have a delicate psychological profile.
Mm-hmm.
Dodie, Lindsay Hubbard, Adriana. Like there's something that happens in the face where it's like, she's here.
They're people.
She's here.
They lose themselves.
Yeah. And Joanna does it too. They like cut to Joanna and she's like, what's going on over there? And you can see her like full. It's like Finding Nemo where the eye just goes black and you're like, I'm so scared of what's about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, Adriana goes, you called us classless fake. I was like, Karen's like, no, I honestly, like, come on, they misquoted me. It wasn't that bad.
You never know who you're talking to.
You never know who you're talking to.
These journalists.
I was like,
say
oh,
things.
Karen, you're a big phony.
Joanna butts in, and Adriana and Joanna, I think, are going at it. And Romaine comes over. He goes, don't push people away with your hand. It's disrespectful.
He makes a face like he's been calm, cool as a cucumber for most of the episode. But there's this moment where he chastises Adriana and his eyes widen and you see the veins in his neck. And I was like, I'm afraid of men.
Yeah.
They're all so scary.
No, he's Men, the movie.
And he knows when to remove himself, too.
Yeah, because he left.
Yeah, because you just hear him go, embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
And then Marta's still trying to reel Joanna in, but Joanna's in a place of, don't touch me.
Yeah.
And like lashing out.
And then
Adriana goes, Joe Francis was so right. They're just Polish immigrants trying to get a plate of food to eat or whatever. And I was like, this episode unlocks like new levels of like class,
xenophobia,
and like hierarchies, and like almost like even race hierarchies.
Yeah.
And
that was crazy.
Old school xenophobia.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like interesting because Miami is a city of immigrants and they're all immigrant. Like literally every single one of them. No one on the cast is like American born. Lisa's Canadian, famously.
Leah Black.
I guess Leah Black, who's like mother.
Elaine.
Well, but like it's interesting seeing the way, because I have this thing where I say that every Housewives show is like about something.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a core ethos, and I think Miami really plays interestingly with this idea of like hierarchy. When they keep saying that Karen doesn't know her place, it's really interesting because they keep like reinforcing this idea of like, who are you to talk to me, right? It's what Ramona, like, who are you to get me wet? It's very like, we're not even supposed to be in this space together. Like, you are here because Bravo wants you here, but I would never speak to you otherwise.
Yeah.
And also, like,
it's such a microcosm there.
Yeah.
In Miami. It's like, because my family was living there for like 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
They just moved. But like, it's like it feels like you're not in America, which is so cool, which is why it's so cool. But like, there is a whole other world that like, as a white person, like, I'm like, I have no.
Yeah.
I can't even begin to like try to get into this. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it's also interesting to see, like, it's like in a city like Miami where that is full of immigrants, to see looking down on like a Polish immigrant as being like less, that like it's like a lot of other places in America that wouldn't be the case of how people like look down on other immigrants.
Yeah.
So I appreciated that.
It's also just like a snapshot of like that would not fly to, like that would not make it into the final cut today.
They would edit it out.
Or it would, and then someone would get fired immediately.
Yeah.
Joanna then chases Adriana down the hallway.
Well, first we get the most incredible moment is when we get a quick cut, one of those like transition moments, and Marisol talks. They're like, where's your mom? Where's Elsa? Like, I miss Mama Elsa. And she's like, I don't know. She stayed home tonight. Like, I don't think she would. She's probably having a great time at home. And they cut to her, the famous scene of her in her, like, caftan going, alone in this big and lonely house. She goes, I don't have a future. I don't have a friend. I don't have a man. It's just me in this house.
I have nothing.
This lonely, lonely house.
She enters Will Anyone Ever Love Me by Sufjan Stevens. Like, she's really like, God, I'm so lonely. And I mean, not to, whatever age shame, but I'm like, a man, you're 79 years old.
Well,
that's mean. Okay, I take it back.
No,
but I was surprised that it was in her, like, repertoire, that she was like, I need a man.
It surprises me when, like, any woman really wants a man, but like, especially at an advanced age where it's like, you're still alive, like, you're doing great.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need a man. You need a man less now than you ever have before.
Mama Elsa and Marisol remind me of Deandra and Dee Simmons from Real Housewives of Dallas. Did you ever see that?
I never watched Dallas. That's the one that I've never seen.
I'd love to hear your thoughts on it.
I'm like, so Dallas and Southern Charm are very alike to me, where it's like Southern Charm, they're descendants of slave owners.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like a no-go. And then Dallas, I'm like, oh my God, all these white ladies. Like, I just can't, I don't know where to like hook myself into. Like, I don't know where the meat is for me.
Right. It might just be interesting just on like, don't watch it if you don't want to, but it just might be because they are so dark and like it's very like Texan gothic. Like it's
well, there's a crazy one, right?
Leanne.
Yeah. I've seen
who
her
got
on
fired
TikTok.
for being racist.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She was literally raised in a carnival. Like it might be worthwhile. Like Leanne alone.
They're carnival people. And as someone that's from Oklahoma, like I haven't watched Dallas either. I think probably just because it's like, it's one of those things that's like too close to home.
Yeah.
But I know the types of ladies that they're finding for these shows. And I'm like, it really is a different slice of American life that's so unique to that part of the United States. Like,
But Mama
it's
Elsa.
not like Midwestern.
Right.
Yeah.
Not South. It's not really Southwestern. It's like its own thing.
But Mama Elsa and Marisol's relationship kind of reminds me of D'Andra and Dee Simmons, who Dee Simmons married a billionaire, and she was like a green juice pioneer. Like she like has this lifestyle brand from like the 80s that she's had, and she controls D'Andra through her trust fund.
Oh no.
And D'Andra, I'm assuming is going to get like hundreds of millions of dollars from her stepdad's trust fund, and she calls her mother, and like D'Andra is like run by Dee Simmons, and Marisol and Mama Elsa, I think she might still be alive.
God.
And I think D'Andra like wants her to be dead because then she'll get the money, but she also like is completely codependent with her. And Marisol and Elsa remind me of that a little.
Yeah, they're locked in some weird like Grey Gardens thing where it's like Marisol like hadn't gotten married at that point, or she was divorced at that point, like sort of living with her, but always just like enmeshed in this like psychological battle almost, where Mama Elsa was like, you need a man, you need to have kids, you need to lock in. And
But don't
Marisol was
leave
always
me.
right. But she's like, well, I'm here every day. How am I going to do any of the things you want me to do? You want me here.
And then when she leaves, she's mad at her. So it's like this
exactly.
It's Grey Gardens.
Okay, so then
Joanna and Adriana fight in the hallway. And I didn't see Joanna grab her, but according to Adriana, Joanna grabbed her hair or grabbed her. Adriana swings around, smacks her in the face.
she bops her.
She bops her, and then what I love is that Adriana immediately grabs a broom to like
Yes.
fight. And I was like, yes, you are not playing anymore.
It was Chekhov's broom, because if you like rewind it 2 seconds, there's a gay guy in bright pink glasses holding a broom, and he's just like entering the fray, and you're like, why is this guy in the shot? Because it's like Adriana and Karen are like going at it. Joanna walks over, he also walks over holding the broom, and then the next time we see the broom, it's being wielded as a weapon.
She goes full Mortal Kombat.
No, she's ready to finish her.
him.
It's full body. She like presses her with the broom. She's like holding it like.
And she bops her hard on the
yeah.
face. I'm surprised she wasn't bleeding. Joanna also slapped Marta.
She
I was
did.
like, okay, you're like abusive to your sister.
No, you're evil.
Yeah.
You're nothing but evil. Marta's weeping at this point, like fully weeping in the hallway. Joanna goes, why is Marta crying? What's wrong with her? And Marta goes, you're being crazy.
You're being crazy.
You're being crazy.
She goes, you're gonna lose a sister, and then Joanna goes, "Wow." She's like, you're gonna lose a sister. Okay, cool, amazing.
No, she goes, she's telling Marta. She goes, Joanna's now in a place of, I've been in this business for 12 years, psychosis, which is like, what does that have to do with literally anything?
Some business?
I've been in this business for 12 years. I think entertainment.
Modeling?
Entertainment,
Yeah. Oh, because
modeling.
Adriana calls her a wannabe.
Okay. Yeah. And then Joanna's like, Marta, stop it. Stop it. You're going to lose a sister if you keep this up. You're going to lose a sister. And Marta goes, you're going to lose a sister? Hate you.
Hey, you.
Hate you. And then Daisy, the housekeeper, comes into the mix and is comforting Marta. And I was like, this is beautiful.
She's like Catholic saint vibes, where she's just like whispering to her in Spanish, and she's like, you're so beautiful, you're so powerful, you were so beloved, you were so loved, you will have a beautiful future. And then she doesn't speak Spanish.
She's just speaking Spanish to Marta, and Marta's going. And
She's not. She's like, yeah.
And you hear Joanna does say, she goes, there goes Marta pretending she speaks Spanish. She's like, she doesn't know what she's saying.
But sometimes you don't need to know. It's just like a vibe. And the vibe is like very, like, it's all whatever Daisy's saying, it's great.
You're like, I've been comforted by someone in another language, and I knew.
And this is how it goes sometimes when you're at your most mess. English becomes very secondary.
Like, it's love
becomes
language.
secondary. Yeah.
We cut to Daisy again at one point comforting Marta in a bed. And
they're in a bedroom.
Yeah, they're in a bedroom.
They're away from the party now.
And she's like, you have your whole life. And she's now speaking English. And at one point she's like, you're beautiful. You're passionate. You're so brilliant. You're amazing. And then Marta just goes, like, she's literally like, it's unbelievable.
You're a good person, Marta. I can see your soul. It's good. Yes.
And she goes,
yes.
And Marta just goes,
this is how I am also with Tony every night. Like, with just whispering, like,
she needed
affirmations, and she needed it.
She needed to be kind of treated like a puppy, like in that moment. I think sometimes when you're like, she's like an abused person who's like needs in that moment for someone
to tuck her into
bed.
Mm-hmm.
And they say that. I think both Anna, who we didn't even talk about because she's such a non-entity, she does destroy Leah Black at the reunion, though. At the season 2 reunion, she goes nuclear on her, and Leah does not know how to respond.
Wow.
She's like, take your Geritol, get your shit together, you're 700 years old. And Leah goes, 700 years old? 700? Geritol?
She turns into Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, no, she literally like enters a register of voice that I've never heard before. But Anna, as a lawyer, just like systematically destroys her. Great. But she also is like, yeah, Marta has like nothing to her name. She's like living with Joanna. She doesn't have a job. All of her life is controlled by her older sister, who's like beautiful and glamorous and successful and crazy. So she's like constantly abusive. So she's just like sort of being pulled along. She's like what is it, the remora that's like attached to the whale?
Mm-hmm.
She like, I feel bad for her.
She's sucker fish.
I feel bad for her too. And like, she clearly like was probably exposed to some crazy shit at a really young age because of Joanna's job.
Yeah.
And like Joanna, like they probably were like, we're going to make it big in America. And like she was young and probably got sexualized at like 16, right?
And then she met Joe Francis.
Yeah, she had sex with Joe Francis. So already you're losing.
Leah goes up to Lisa and she goes, you're way smarter than I thought you were.
This was really fun to see them like passive aggressively complimenting each other. Lisa goes, I finally get you. You know, I didn't get you for so long, but I finally get you. I thought you were just being a bitch, but I actually get you now. She goes, you're so much smarter than I thought you were. This is a hey, mama.
Hey, mama. You're so smart, mama. Do you think Anna also has Leah's number because of she's a lawyer and she knows like who the fuck her husband's like representing and just thinks they're like louses?
Yeah, I think the big case from my research, I was Lady Gaga. I looked for clues.
You went to the Capitol.
You looked for the clues.
But Roy Black's big case was the 1989 Miami riot where a police officer shot a black man who was riding a motorcycle. He like shot him in the face, and it turned into like obviously a huge thing, as you can imagine.
Like pre-LA riot. That's crazy.
He got the cop off. And I think Anna, who went to law school and blah, 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 she's like, girl, fuck you. Like, she had no time for her. Whereas everyone who was on the show, like the OGs from season 1, they were all like, Leah is mother. We have to like bow down. We have to pay our respects. Like, she is matriarch. And Anna was like, no, I don't respect her at all.
Wow.
Yeah. No, he's like evil.
Yeah.
Evil.
Another wife married to an evil lawyer laid the groundwork for Girardi to come later.
God, yeah.
I almost thought for a second you were talking about me. The way you turned and looked at me like, another lawyer. I was like, another woman married to, and you say talking to me.
Oh, I didn't know your husband was a lawyer.
I didn't know you were a woman married to a lawyer. Yeah.
Look at that. Another woman married to
no, that's
evil
crazy.
attorney.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Such a housewife archetype.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Leah, I don't know. There's something, I'm probably like blinded by like, I have like gay goggles on where I'm like, yes, like, but
Your beau.
Yeah, I'm just like, there was just something like charming about her. But I guess I haven't watched this in a while.
I haven't watched. This episode radicalized me in such a way. I was like, and a lot of people have told me I'm sleeping on Miami, and I know it's like been on my list, but it's nice to get just dropped into an episode, and that's what always hooks me with the show. Like, someone did that to me with Beverly Hills this past season, where they were like, you just need to watch episode 6 and then like see how you feel. And then I watched that and went back. So now my mission is clear.
Why do you think it doesn't hit with the viewers?
I don't know.
Is it because of the like multiculturalism and like
I was thinking about it because I think every show does something really well where it's like Beverly Hills has glamour and wealth. Potomac is funny. Atlanta is funny, but also has that thing of wealth. New York, they're all nuts. So it's like you got to sort of feel
drunks,
superior to them, watching them destroy their lives. But Miami is interesting because it's at this axis of like being multicultural, being glamorous, but not like aspirational.
Yeah.
Because it's not as glamorous as Beverly Hills. They're not as funny as Atlanta. They're not as funny as Potomac. They're not as like charming as New York. And obviously it sucks to like compare the shows against each other, but it did get canceled twice. So obviously it's just like not working with the viewers. The first time it got canceled, so season 3, Adriana fakes a wedding to her fiance.
So good. So
he has like
good.
a yacht. He has like a mega yacht. And they keep like filming on the yacht. And she's like planning this fake wedding. And then Bravo was like, girl, no.
They're going to live in a
Cancel the
boat.
show. Yeah. They were going to live on the boat after. They were going to sail to like Europe and live there.
Okay.
And the wedding was fake. It came out after the season aired. And then
Wasn't he kind of gay?
he was,
too?
yeah.
Yeah.
He had like a bob.
Yeah.
Like I remember he had like a middle part and just like a little bob.
Good luck with this boat life you speak of.
Girl. And then the second time, I don't know. It does feel like overly produced in the way that like they all fucking hate each other. And then Marisol was like working behind the scenes to like destroy anyone who stood against her and Alexia. So it did turn into this like, I said this was like pre when people would bring each other on the show to like destroy each other, like Rinna perfected. And I think they were just like, how many more women are we going to feed to this maw?
But they were really good. Like
they were. When it was good, it was good.
And when it was good, it was really, really good. Like Julia's first season, like her bizarre dynamic with Adriana, like their like torrid love. Like it's just having lesbians on. Like
I forgot about the lesbian affair.
Yeah, like it's. I mean, I never understood why it wasn't clicking.
Yeah,
but
I have theories, but yeah, I don't know. I think people just didn't vibe with them.
Miami is also feels like a city where it's like, it's kind of like Vegas where almost anything goes, but wealth expresses itself in a very different way in Miami. Like you can be there with like you can kind of do like a faking your riches. You can also be like crypto rich. You can be like like it's a merging of a lot of different types of wealth and industry
from all different parts of the world, like South America, and it's become a place of exile for you know, like MAGA people and like crazy Trump people from like New York. They all leave and they go and like you know, so it's become this weird like exile place for people in America,
a
like
lot
Palm
of
Beach,
like Russian oligarchs too.
Yeah, and a lot of like international like Europeans have like they do halftime in Europe, halftime in Miami.
Yeah.
I think my final theory is that like people just don't want to know what's happening there. It's like why we've never had a Housewives of Vegas. They're like, we don't need to see that.
Look away.
We're missing out on Vegas.
I'm sure they'd be nuts.
Isn't Lisa trying to do some sort of show around her Vegas properties?
A limited 6-episode series about the opening of the hotel. So Peacock was like, we'll give you $12. Make it work. But it's not a full season. It's not like, I think she brought the people over from season 12 to like work there.
Okay.
Because I saw some of them at the like press event. I wasn't there. I just saw them on Instagram.
At the Vanderpump, from season 12 Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like Natalie, Venus.
Putting them to work.
Marcus.
My friend Joan was there.
Oh, really? Did she see them?
Yeah.
Oh,
she said they were all there.
Yeah.
Wow.
But she also like has this hold over them where they like show up to everything. Because I think Lala was there too.
Sandoval was there.
Yeah. Well, Sandoval.
What else?
PK was there, which I think is fucking dastardly of Lisa to have him there.
Opening of an envelope.
Wow.
Adriana's talking to Joe Francis, like, because I guess they know each other really well. Her nipples are just out, like her tits.
Both of them are out at this point.
And she goes to Joe. She goes, "Am I a decent person? Am I a good mother?"
I go, babe, Joe Francis's take on your mothering abilities doesn't mean shit in this world.
He also, Marta has like found her way back into the kitchen.
Yes.
And he like scoops her up and he goes, I love Marta. She's so precious. He goes, you know, Adrian, I met Marta, or to Leah. He goes, you know, Leah, I met Marta when she was 16. She was very precious. And Leah goes, I bet she was. I was like,
you guys are being gross.
This girl was absolutely like against her will brought into this world.
She's like, the sweetest Polish girl I know.
He's like kissing her neck and like holding her. But that is very drunk behavior at a party where it's like you think that you've like neutralized the threat. and then they're back. Marta in the kitchen is literally like woman standing emoji where you're like, oh my fucking God, here
No,
we
I was
go.
like,
Go back
go
with Daisy.
stay with your life coach.
Yes,
She
yes.
cares for you and like wants to build you up. You cannot go back. It's like, who hasn't just been drunk and like a moth to the flame goes and stands next to like the worst person you've ever had sex with?
The person that you are like repeatedly your friends and like, do not go back to this person ever. And then you immediately are like,
You're like holding hands with them, like fully fingers entwined.
Daisy was like actively putting her to bed.
Yeah.
She was literally like, girl, just go to sleep and we'll wake up tomorrow and I'll make you breakfast.
She goes, you're going to be fine.
And then
you're going to be fine.
and then
She's
cut to
gonna be
her-
your sister forever. No, Marta's an escapee.
She has her
will
hands
not-
interlinked. And Leah goes, ah. That's when I was like, you're creepy.
Then Leah makes a huge deal. She goes, how much is the donation? And Lisa
Mhm.
goes, 150. And she goes, I'm going to do 300.
Oh,
I'll do
wow.
double.
Make it a double donation. And she won't stop shouting. And I was like, okay.
She takes her check out. I was like, oh, whoa.
$300.
Whoa.
Okay.
$300 in 2013.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I did say Adriana having her nipples out is camp. Like at this point,
Oh,
the
100%.
entire episode, you're like, okay, at this point, just don't even blur them. It's fine.
Especially because she came in saying I'd like a little mystery. And then she also told she's asking him, am I a decent woman? Am I a good mother? While her nipples are out, just fully in
Just
like
out.
in like a sexy maid costume. And Marta.
Marta's just like this, just holding Joe's hand.
He's
Oh.
like, you're so precious. He's basically like, you're a little pretty little girl. And you're
Yeah.
just like, he needs to be shot with a kettle.
This
air
is
gun.
like a testament to sometimes Catholicism will not save you, because she fully got like a Catholic blessing when she was being held by Daisy.
Mhm.
And she still found herself in, like, not even out of the frying pan into the fire. She was like in the lion's mouth, to mix metaphors, because she's like found herself in Joe Francis's arms, which is, some would say, the most dangerous place to be when you're a young
most
woman.
dangerous place to be.
It's so sad.
It
It's
is really sad.
Really sad.
Marta.
But now she has a book.
Yes.
She's a success story after all.
And she looks great.
She
I
does.
love that.
Many followers.
Maybe it's good for her and Joanna not to live in the same place.
Yeah. They had a weird, like, I don't even know if it's codependent, where it's just like, I think the elder sister sort of like, you're going to tag along and be like an appendage to my life. Because I think when she first was filming, she was like, they cast her. She wasn't friends with anyone. So she would only film with her sister and Romaine. And it'd be the three of them in that apartment, just like folie à trois, just like going crazier and crazier. And I think Marta needed something of her own. I don't know how old she was at this point, but
She's
you
like
can't,
50.
you
Just
can't like be your
lost.
sister's unpaid assistant / intern / driver / live-in
Extension.
house
Yeah.
person.
You
Like,
can't play like second fiddle to Joanna Krupa your whole life. Like you will fall into alcoholism. You will go crazy.
she's literally a supermodel with like a delicate psychological profile, let's say. Like, you can't compare yourself to that.
I think she was like, I'm your mother.
She was.
And
You do
Joanna's,
what I say.
yeah, she's like, you do what I say, you're my daughter. Like, she was clearly like parentified and like probably in some way has like wants good for Marta, but like just can't help herself with like controlling her and wanting her to like morph into her body.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to know how, maybe I should watch the YouTube video, how Marta ended up back in Chicago before she finally exiled herself to Poland formally. Like, I would love to know what she was like, I gotta get out of here.
Wait, did she write a book or did I just
No,
make
it was a
that
YouTube
up?
video.
It was
It was a video.
She did the 2026 version of
Of
writing a book,
yeah.
doing a YouTube video.
Wait, did
Oh.
you guys read Dorit's book?
No.
No,
Did
but maybe I will. Did anyone?
Did you see the very like AI'd photo of her in Paris?
No.
I guess she's in Paris, but she posted one with like the Eiffel Tower. It looks
Yes, I did see that.
so fake. And someone in the comments went, damn, like spending your child's lunch money on this trip.
Well, wasn't there something crazy? The tweet was like, PK doesn't know where she is, and she's like, she ran away.
The haters will say you spent the kids' lunch money for this trip. Happy birthday.
Oh no, when my house is in foreclosure, I always make sure to fit in a trip to Paris too.
It's giving Meredith Marks
This is
AI
girl on
face.
girl violence. What's
Yeah.
happening in the comments?
Oh, Erica.
The pretty mess.
Pretty mess. Happy birthday, Dorit. Sending you hugs and kisses. Lots of fun.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Who paid for this trip? Oh my god.
Girl, the face tune is cravey and some of the pics you don't need it, diva. Ditch that app immediately. Ha 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 ha.
But like, okay, did I make this up? Carey, did you see the tweet that was like, PK doesn't know where Dorit is and she's like in Paris and he like can't find her? She left the kids with
Let's
him.
Google it. Say, where does PK know where Dorit is? I feel
Where
like
in the world is Dorit?
She's
she's
finally
Carmen
getting a spinoff.
Sandiego.
I could see him doing this to try to like fuck with her custody. She's 50?
She's looking great.
Well, in that picture, she looks 13.
Okay, yes, PK filed new legal documents claiming Dorit is vacationing in Europe, left their kids with her parents. He says the kids don't know where she is or when she will return, and PK says that she's refusing to work on their divorce. He's trying to convince the judge to give him sole custody. This is Jay's reality blogs.
Kids don't know.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
Kids don't know anything. Like I'm sure you could tell your kid like I'm leaving this day and coming back
Yeah.
this day, but like if an adult asks them then like where's mommy and when is she coming back, they're probably like I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy to like
Jagger
and
and Phoenix. They've not been informed of her. She just said, they said, Mommy, where are you going? She goes, baby, I'm going to Paris.
She responded in French.
She responded in a, Je suis Paris.
What was her tagline? When you travel the world, you can speak in any accent you want.
Yeah. She probably can speak French.
Well, the way she speaks Spanish and Italian.
It is interesting. I mentioned this on the pod, but I saw her. I was at the Beverly Hills Hotel.
Yes.
And I saw her in the restaurant, and she was holding court. The only person they didn't ask to take her baseball cap off.
Ugh, I love that.
But I am kind of like, who's footing this bill?
Well, she has to stay on the show.
She has to.
She does. Now more than ever.
I want her to date a really wealthy man who actually is wealthy.
She let the kid's passport expire.
Oh, no.
So he can't take them out of the country. Smart lady.
I think that's illegal.
Uh-oh.
Look at him. He's a pig, though.
I root for her.
Oh, 100%. Ew, I can't look at his face. Him and Mauricio's weird friendship.
Mhm.
What have they done together?
Do you think that PK staged the robbery for insurance purposes, allegedly?
Yeah. I'm like, why am I going to lie? Yeah, sure, of course. Because wasn't there a legal document that was like he paid off a debt like right after the robbery? It was like the exact amount.
This is the face of someone who let her kids' passports expire.
I'm not letting my kid's passport expire.
She looks...
He's like, I had someone rob the house.
What's that meme of J-Lo where they're like, she looks crazy as hell? That's what this is. This picture of Dorit is wild.
She was so happy to look a mess. No, that's Cardi B. That's Cardi B. She was so happy to look a mess.
No, there's this picture of J-Lo. She just looks a little off. Like,
I know the picture.
And
She's
it just says, she looks crazy as hell.
No, I know the picture. Yeah.
She spent $1 million.
Yeah.
Legal
says that she
fees?
spent $1 million in a year on shopping.
I have not gotten
Queen.
divorced, but I will say I had to get a lawyer for like TikTok stuff.
Oh, no.
And those legal fees, I said, now I see why all of these people lose all their money in their divorces. This is crazy.
Yeah. The only people laughing are the lawyers.
No, literally.
We were just talking about getting sued yesterday, and it was like, I'll do anything not to sue or get sued.
It's so scary.
I can't. We famously got a cease and desist from.
Well, I was going to ask about that.
So that was like my heart was racing.
That was the closest. It's come. We've been threatened a couple times.
Threatening.
We've had threatening emails, but nothing ever more than that. Thank God.
I will say, this can be off the record if you want to. I was reading this thing that said, I was reading a review of Hayden Panettiere's book, and they were like, it was chopped up. There were so many people, like it would jump around, and they were like, where were you at this time? Where were you this year to this year? Like her jobs were sort of unexplained. Like, and they were like, oh, this is what happens when lawyers get to it. There were like entire sections of the book just missing. And I was like,
she breaks my heart.
Damn.
I know who did it.
I know who killed me. Starring Lindsay Lohan. I feel for her so much.
I know.
Yeah, her story.
She doesn't seem well.
Been through it.
Her story is crazy.
I saw a video of her recently. Like, her team was like walking her into like some talk show, and she was kind of like, I feel for her.
Yeah, to a rough go of it.
Well, this is an incredible episode.
Josh, thank you so much for coming here and doing the podcast.
Thank you guys. This was a dream come true.
You are truly a genius.
Oh, thank you. I'm
You
obsessed
are.
with you guys. This is awesome.
The feeling is mutual. You're welcome back anytime.
Oh, thank you. Next time I'm in LA. I'll hit you
Yeah,
up.
next time we're in New York.
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah.
Where can everyone find you on social media?
TikTok, Instagram at Tell the Bees, and Substack at tellthebees.substack.com.
I have a question. What is the origin story for your username, Tell the Bees?
Oh, yeah. So it's something.
I'm a bee lover, and so that
You are a
is
bee lover,
also
yeah.
why I was like deeply attracted to Tell the Bees.
It's just something I used to read a lot of mythology books. And in like English and Welsh mythology, they would have this belief that like if you tell the bees every time someone is getting married or divorced or dies, then it would like bring good luck to the village. And when I started my TikTok, I was talking about books, but also gossiping, because I do a lot of literary adaptations. So I was like, they cast this celebrity and this person is a mess. So I was like, oh, this is sort of like a fun nod to telling you guys, the bees, but like trying to elevate it. That's my whole thing is like
That's
high
so
low.
cool.
Yeah, that was my instinct. I was like, this has something to do with like ancient traditions. Just knowing what I know about bees.
I had a
knowing how
different
smart you are.
read.
Oh, what did you think it was?
I thought it was about like time is running out for the bees. Like I have
Oh
to
my
tell
God.
everyone while I can.
Justice for bees. I'm sorry that he's crawling on you.
Sweet. Loves me.
Oh my God, he really does.
Oh, animals love me.
I thought it was like, tell us now while you can. Because we're all,
It's like disclosure day.
yeah.
Tell them.
No, the
tell
bees
them
are, it's
bees.
good. I was like, I do feel weird now that I have like followers when people are like, wait, so we're the bees? And I'm like, well, when I had the account, there was nobody here.
I am the bees. I am the bees.
Someone has to be the bees. Okay,
so
we're gonna read our cult members
we're
list.
gonna
Can you help
we're gonna
us?
ask you to help us. So,
Oh my God.
so get your best cult voice on and begin.
Me begin?
Yeah.
Brock and Jack.
Knowing Clown.
Shannon Kehoe, Portland Realtor.
No Nicole.
Entity's favorite.
Chinifa.
Poloni Martyr.
Holly with a sexy Y.
Aaron Labusi Bar.
Serpent.
Yes.
Never been finer.
Kragen.
Kate Larson.
Bella Bottles.
Kara England.
Million Dull Hair Baby.
Sexy Unique Gandalf.
Ro Rosengarten.
Ash Kelly.
One of the dolls.
Jessica Figueroa.
Alex Delisle.
Gina Sapienza.
Sarah Elizabeth Gallagher.
Brooke Johansson.
Lilia Farrell.
Brittany Renham Weiss.
Danielle from the Brand.
Mazatov Laws.
Mary.
Katie Sulin.
Austin from Dallas.
Diego and Darian DC's Tomford couple.
Matthew Thomas.
Owsley Robinson.
Mariah Kay.
Kathy West.
Scary Bradshaw.
Chance Eddie.
Orlando.
Kyle Vest.
Patron of the Farts.
David from Switzerland.
Mr. Brandon.
Kim Lucas.
Emily.
Emily.
Drone.
Felon Dope Joy.
Drew from Toronto.
The Marchesa Casati.
Katie the Sup Lawyer.
RJ.
Modern Counseling McLean, Virginia.
Pratima. Guys,
Thank you again,
thank
Josh.
you for listening. Thank you, Josh.
It was
Everyone follow
awesome.
Tell the Bees now.
Spread the word and have a safe trip back to New York.
Thank you so much.
Take us with you.
Thank you guys. Well, it's 100 degrees there too.
I don't care. I'd rather be there.
Hot everywhere. Bye. Sexy Unique Podcast is created and hosted by me, Lara Marie Shanehalls. You can come shop with me every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific on The Ultimate Spend, a show that takes place on a mysterious app called Whatnot. And follow me on socials at Lars Marie. Sexy Unique Podcast is co-hosted by the wonderful, the singular, the unique Carey O'Donnell. Check out his Substack, Gay Doctor, and follow him on socials at eCarryo. This episode was engineered by Olivia Collins and edited by Morgan McDonald. Our digital coordinator is Jennifer Shad. And special thanks to our dogs, Tony Marie Shanehalls and Mango Haas O'Donnell.